Hey everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video that's actually a condense of 3 other videos that I previously did for Patreon. So what I did was some kind of pre-holiday organization. So what I did was focus on the things I know need to be pretty much straightened out and operational for the holidays to run smoothly. So you'll see 3 different videos, and again I re-edited everything to make it much shorter, otherwise it'll be like a 90-minute long movie. What I did was, one was the pantry. So I emptied out the entire pantry and I threw out a whole bunch of stuff because you remember I have a moth problem. And in order for me to get rid of the moth, what I did was put every item that was salvageable, that was not affected by moth, in lock and lock containers. And since that video actually purchased more containers, you saw them on in the Goodwill video, the thrift with me, and more containers because I finished the side with all the cereals. So all of the cereals since and a whole bunch of other stuff are also in containers. I literally do not have anything that is not in a container now. So that would be the first video. So after that, I'll come back and I'll tell you about video number 2. I got 8 of those lock and lock type of containers. Okay, so there's 8 of those. That's going to be for flour, sugar, specialty flour, specialty sugar, cornmeal, probably the containers of corn mix, you know, the Jiffy, whatever, and lentil, rice. Well, rice I have a big container for that. That's sealed already. They all come, it comes in packs of 4, and it comes with 4 of these measuring cups that go all the way to 250 or millimeter or 1 cup or 8 ounces. Okay, so it's got that, and each pack comes with the stickers with the pen. All right. So I got 8 of those, and then I got 4 of these. And these are supposed to be for cereals, and they come with these as well. The lock and lock, same system, right? But I also want to put the pasta in it. Pasta, beans, whatever I got that can be stored in there. And I may actually put the cereals, though for some reason they look like they're going to be too small for cereals. Do they have a measuring on it? 2 liter. Okay, but they also open right here, so you can pour. Probably will never use that. But those only got 4 because I don't know if they're gonna work out. So what I'm gonna do is 1 shelf at a time. Okay, each shelf I'm gonna look at the items. I'm gonna see if they expired. There's fair warning. There's gonna be a lot of throwaway. Today. A lot of food's going to be wasted because if it's been affected, why would I want to keep it, right? Inspect everything, transfer where it needs to be transferred, and once I have everything done, the entire pantry is going to be washed. I mean, vacuumed, washed, disinfected, you name it, all right? And then I'll put everything back in. One of the things that I've noticed is that we have a lot of food in there that we purchased prior to my going on the IP. And the majority of those foods I don't eat. I can't eat. Otherwise I start getting symptoms. And Scott is still doing the dinnerly with Willie 4 nights a week. So there's very little room for actual cooking from the pantry. Therefore, there shouldn't be as much food in there anymore. So how about we get started? Let's go look at it first. I did put the traps. I only got 4, and then I bought 2 of those light things, night light slash sticky back bug catcher, and I got none. And I haven't seen a moth since I put the traps, so I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. This is chicken broth. Nothing's gonna happen to that. Okay. Long grain wild rice. Oh, it's a look. You see? They all going. All right, so this is sealed. It's good. The red mill, that's semolina. They are inside the packet. I can see it. You can see the moths in there. And this thing was never open. I know just what to do with this whole thing. Next is pasta. I transferred already. These are the Timo ones. These are really good. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with this. I forgot I had this. This is barley, Korean barley. You make tea out of it or you cook it. It's been affected. All right. This is sealed and it's supposed to be in a plastic container in there. This is edamame spaghetti. No, this is good. It's a good thing I'm doing this. Edamame. Spaghetti. This is pearl barley. Now this one is sealed too, but that doesn't mean anything. Let's open it and look at it. They got into it. Almond flour. They got into it. Here's another flour that was left not sealed. I'm not even gonna open it. Yes, I am. I want to look at it. It doesn't look like there's a moth problem, but you know what? What did I just say? When in doubt, throw it out. Brown rice, still sealed. Look at that, there's a little poke hole right here. I gotta open it. Moths. And you can tell because some of the rice is attached to the walls of the bag. And this is where there's the webs, you know. This has been compromised. Powdered sugar. Oh my God. Okay. All right. We've determined it's barley, powdered sugar, and wheat. This is buckwheat flour. Oh my God. I'm done, and this is everything I'm throwing out. It's 2 large garbage bag of stuff that was contaminated. Out the door it goes. The pantry has been entirely reorganized, vacuumed and washed. So let's go from the top. Just regular stuff, you know, like spare basically. In here is just this stuff. I don't know if you can see. It's just leftover stuff. Okay, this is all the Japanese seaweed stuff. They all sealed, so it's not an issue. This is all the sealed containers, like the rice, the dried mushroom, the anchovies, and then Scott's little treats over there in the back. This is it for cookies. Okay, that's it. I removed the shelf. I have my lentil and my rice in here. This is all baking. It's all sealed. And then in the back is the sealed cake mix. And then these are labeled containers. This one's empty. I don't have anything to put in there. And then here are my drawers. Bread flour, white flour, wheat flour, all the yeast. They come together because we use them for the bread. Self-rising flour, brown sugar, white sugar, specialty flour. All the pasta and the specialty pasta. It looks like they don't care for pasta. Alright, so leaving that alone. And then over here are sauces and stews, the stuffing and the taco stuff. So that was the pantry, and I'm very happy with it. We haven't seen any moths in the pantry since I did that. Everything has been pretty much locked into sealed containers, and it's actually much easier to know what we have, and shocker, I know, to know what we have and what we are about to run out of. In particular for the items that we use on a routine basis and rotation, like all the flours and the oatmeal, stuff like that. The dogs are going back and forth. Okay, you okay? All right, so that was the first video. Second video, what I did was pretty much a reorganization and a declutter. So I came in and I did one of the few things that I'm still doing from the Fly Lady, and that was the 27 Fling Boogie. I went in and I wanted to remove as many items as possible, and by removing, I'm not talking about putting it somewhere else. I mean real declutter. Picked a whole bunch of items that are for donation. They've been donated since, because remember I did those videos last month. And picked up a whole bunch of items that I put up for sale. Some of them are on the Facebook, some of them are on Etsy, some of them already got sold on Etsy. But I did go through the entire first floor, and it was difficult because I have been decluttering all year this year. That was part of my goal, to have an ongoing declutter going on. And there's a lot of decluttering that happens behind the scene. I don't document everything, but there's also new stuff that comes in behind the scene that I also do not document, and that's why sometimes you see stuff pop out of nowhere. I was like, when did she get this? But I'm still decluttering, and I think I did a pretty good job. So that was video number 2, and you're gonna watch this. When I come back, I'll talk to you about video number 3. Okay, we keep him over here. All right, so this is the new one. It's a keep. Mom's, it's a keep. I need to put it on the wall. This is a definite keep. It's from Nepal. I am yet to find a similar one. It's really cool. It's a paintbrush cleaner. It's really cool, but I'm keeping it. These I only use them for candles. I only have 2. If I had more, I would keep. What am I going to do with 2? Okay, same thing with these. So, should I count them as 4? I'm going to count them as 2. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8. Where's the chip? It's really tiny. It's right here. You can barely see it. I'm letting go of it. So that's 9. I'm gonna see if I can sell it. This has been organized at the beginning of the year, and there's absolutely nothing that is to be done in here because I haven't used it. Day 2. I'm dragging my feet. It's hard, you know. I'm at the point now where I barely have anything to declutter in this house anymore. I keep bringing stuff, but a lot of it I'm keeping. So anyway, we have 9, right? So I got 18 more to go. All right, clearly we're not removing anything from here. Well, you know what? I don't care for those. So we're gonna take that out. I need to get a little stand for this because it's an antique and I want to make sure I display it properly. All right, so this is item number 10. Okay, 10. This, okay, so this is my grandma's, so we're gonna keep that. This thing, I have no use for it. It was a street find, and I tell you what, we're gonna sell it. So that's 11. All right, and then I have this here. If you remember, I found it at the thrift store, that's 12. I just need to find one more. I'm thinking. What else? Oh, remember when I picked that up at the thrift store? I thought it was really cool. Name an occasion where I'm going to require a champagne bucket. I'm gonna sell it. 27. Let's recap. All of this is donate. We got bulbs, a few books. The mugs, I'm gonna have to put them somewhere else. This thing here, these. Okay, this is donate. Sell, sell, sell. On Etsy, sell on Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. I may end up donating this one, and then this is gonna go on Etsy. Whew, that was tough. I'm at the point now where there's really not much that needs to be decluttered in the house. I know it's debatable, and a lot of you would probably get rid of 90% of my stuff, but we're talking about, from my perspective, there's really not much I'm willing to part with at this point. The whole idea of decluttering is to only keep the things that bring you joy. I'm pretty much there. Decluttering is a process. It's not something that you do and then you never have to do it again. We all have things coming into our house. Around the holidays, more stuff comes into our house, with the gifts and, the impulse buy and decorative items that we purchase or whatever. And it's a constant flow. So I decluttered. I managed actually 28, I think, right? It was 28 items, and that felt good. It was a struggle, but that felt good. So the third video was me redoing the dining room table. So one of the things that I want to do this year for Thanksgiving and Christmas is to not have tablecloth and just use the beauty of the wood with chargers and decorate the table but not have a tablecloth. So that's what I want to do for Thanksgiving and Christmas this year, but I couldn't do it with the table the way it was looking. So I redid the table, and it was not a long process. It was just me basically lightly sanding it, restaining it, and then waxing. Wax on, wax off. And that lasted about 3 days of waxing on and off, and it looked really good. So here we go. That's me redoing my dining room table ahead of the holidays. Another thing, and I'm just going to show some shots here and there, and I'll consider that a voiceover, that I haven't talked about on YouTube at all, is that if you remember, every year I complain about the Christmas tree that I use for the Ratcos, and I said I was going to get a new Christmas tree, right? Well, I did. I bought a new Christmas tree. I got it about a month ago, and it was a totally different company, a different name, but when I opened the box and looked at it, it actually said Costway on it. So I was kind of like, oh, that's interesting. So it's a Costway tree, and it's very similar to the one I have from Costco in that it is a molded tree. It's not pine needles that will fall. It's artificial tree, but it's basically plastic. And I like this one because it has almost like a frost on the tips only, not on the whole tree. So it's not a flocked tree. It just has a different color of green on the tips. So it gives it a little bit more dimension. And I also picked a tree that has space in between branches. Not space where you can see the inside, but the way the branches are, there's space that allows me to hang big ornaments. So it's going to be in the dining room this year, and I'm super excited because this is going to be a full tree. The Ratco tree that I have was a cheapo. I think I paid $50 for it, a little bit above the Dollar General quality of a tree, and I was only putting half of the tree because I put it against the mirror in the dining room, so it was really getting full. So this year I'm gonna have the full tree. I was thinking about buying a rotating foot. Maybe not this year, maybe next year. So I'll decorate the tree. That'll be part of a video for YouTube as well. But I'm gonna do something a little bit different with it. I want to bring in some big ornaments, some medium-sized ornaments, some smaller ornaments, and I want to do a top for the tree this year that's going to be a top hat, because you know it's all snowman ornaments. So I want to do like something really festive in Christmas colors for that tree, and it's going to be in the dining room, probably in front of the clock. I'll have to move the table a little bit. So that was my pre-holiday organization. Did the pantry, decluttered quite a lot, got rid of 28 items, did a little bit of cleaning, and redid the top of the dining room table, and got a Christmas tree that I'm looking forward to assembling. I'm so itchy to actually put it up maybe on Thanksgiving Day. It's a shocker for me because I never do that. But I'm actually thinking about doing the Christmas tree, the Ratco tree, first this year. It's usually the last to go up, only because I want to be able to really work on that tree. The big tree is almost done in terms of its decoration. Of course, I'm going to add more stuff to it, as I always do every year. But that tree, basically the basic tree and its structure and its color and the main theme is pretty much done. It's just about adding a few things. The other one, I got to kind of build it. So I'm looking forward to doing that this year. And that was it. That was my holiday pre-organization. The videos were initially on Patreon during the month of October, but much longer. Okay, I think they were all 40 to 50 minutes each. So I really re-edited that to give you the gist of it, kinda. So if you're interested in supporting a Patreon from My Great Challenge, the link is patreon.com/mygreatchallenge. You get exclusive contents, very few early access where the content is transferred to YouTube. I think I do only maybe 4 or 5 a year, and that's about it, if even that. So it's all exclusive stuff and much more intimate content. If you're interested, thank you for looking into it. And then that would be it. Esty Shops, links down below. We have Frenchie and Tabby, which again, thank you for supporting it. It's doing super well. I'm super excited about that. And then My Great Challenge gift for channel merch. And you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at My Great Challenge. And that would be it. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.